Okay, yeah. Like I said, I was young, so I guess doing all of that, it was, I was settling for all of that, and it was like, okay. Um, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so basically, yeah, I had to learn. Um, eventually, I had to learn. I realized that I need time by myself, like jumping from one relationship, not really jumping, but leaving one relationship and then automatically picking up and then start involving yourself with someone else is not really a good process, you know, to be in. But I mean, it's something that I'm quite sure a lot of people experience. And then I guess hopefully now, people realize like, okay, if this don't work with this person, I'm not going to be jumping into another relationship with somebody else. And then I also, like how I was saying, I was still, well, yeah, I was still giving these guys energy, my energy, the ones who I wasn't in a relationship with. So, like I said, they would text me and be like, yeah, hey, how was your day? Yada, yada, yada. And I would be interacting with them through like text messages or just whatever. And I was the type of person who, had to delete the messages or whatever. My younger days had to delete the messages and everything. But I wasn't like going out with them. So that's another thing too. I'm like, at a point, if you got to do all that, like if you, it's like, why even be in a relationship? So that I also learned by doing that, that the person who I was in a relationship with currently, that I really really want to be with, in a relationship with them, because if you actually find somebody or with someone who you actually want to be in a relationship with, who you know that this is your person, everything else would halt. Like, you wouldn't even be giving nobody the time of day. You would be like, don't even text me. Like, do block you. I'm blocking you. Hey, how was your day? This and that. Just checking up on you. I'm good. Thanks. Yada yada. That's it. And then you shouldn't have to delete that. Just that, you shouldn't have to delete that conversation. And if the person is going on and like, hey, I miss you, when I'm gonna see you again, and you like, look, dude, I'm in a relationship. Don't text me, like that. And if they be like, well, I'm just saying I miss you, block them, because that means they have no respect for what you just said. You just told them that you're in a relationship with. So yeah, so I mean, shoot, is that what y'all doing nowadays? That's what I'm picking up on. Like I said, that's what I have experienced um years ago. I'm gonna say in my 20s. Yeah, my 20s. I was doing that. But like I said, yeah. So, but what else I want to say? What else can I talk about? Demetra. Okay, I guess relationships. Oh yeah. Okay, so how can I say this? I was watching. I don't even know what to bring this up, but I am. I was and this is about being proposed to. So I've been proposed to a couple of times, and one of the times I actually said yes. This is years ago. And one of the times I actually said yes, and the person who proposed to me, I I was in a relationship with them, but I told them that I really didn't want to be with them. But it's, oh my goodness, man, I have stories. When I say I be telling these guys the truth, like, look, dude, you cool, but I don't want to be with you, or okay, this not working out. When I tell them the straight up truth, because I'm like, ain't no sense of lying. Like, I'm trying to be happy, and if I know you're not going to make me happy, we tried this and I know that you ain't gonna make me happy, we don't need to continue, because you taking the time up from somebody else, and I'm also taking the time up from you being finding the person who would make you truly happy, because I know if I'm not truly happy with you, I know you ain't truly happy with me. So don't trying to force us to stay together. But anyways, this is, man, when I tell you I be telling these guys the straight up truth, like, yeah, after being in a relationship with them for a while, or just like, nah, it's not working out, it ain't gonna work, this and that, and they all like, yes, it is. Come on, we have a connection. What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? Let's do this. Let's go out somewhere. And I'm just like, I'm telling you, like, I don't want to be with you. And it's like going one ear out the other with these guys. And I'm just like, what the heck? And then they get mad at me when I eventually, finally, really put my stern foot down and be like, I'm done, I'm leaving. And not saying that they, really treated me wrong or treated me bad. It really wasn't nothing like that. It was just, one day just waking up and just looking at them and just like, what the heck? Like, how? Like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm just like, how? Like, ugh. And then you thinking, okay, it's maybe just that one day that I'm just like ill with them. But then it continues, like, for days, for weeks, and that's when you just like, nah, man, I can't even be in the same room with this person. And like I said, not saying that they did anything bad, it's just how they are, how their energy is, or probably how they something that they said about something that was like a turn off, or just some things that they do, and it's just like, ugh, like I can't be with that for the rest of my life. So there's no sense of continuing with this relationship, like, I'm not going to waste nobody's time, even if I got kids with you or not, or a child with you or not. Like, it's not going to work out. I'm letting you know. And then, so, like I said, when I finally put my foot down, when I leave, or when I'm just like, I'm done, these dudes get mad at me. I'm like, what? Why are you mad? Why are you mad at me? Why are you coming for me? Like, because I decided to step in, in my truth and my faith, and be like, I'm finally done with you, like going out and this and that. No, that's done. I can't involve myself with you anymore. And then when I'm just sitting and chilling by myself, and it's like, oh, you think you all better than this and this, and it's just like, what? Like, no. But then these same dudes that I stopped talking to after being in a relationship with, the very next person after me, I think, I guess I'll just make this into a video now. The very next person after me, they get into a long-term relationship with. And then that's when I think a lot of these guys, now my exes, the very next person after me, they get in a relationship with. And then these dudes, they get mad at me. Like, they all coming for me, trying to treat me wrong. But like I said, it might not be them. It might be their new girl, like, oh, she ain't trying to mess up our relationship. She don't want him back. She, because like I said, I didn't want him. I don't want him. And then that's the thing, like, I know I probably keep going back and forth or turning into new topics, but it's like, I don't understand how people have the mentality, well, some people have the mentality of be, quote unquote, baby mothers and baby fathers. And I'm using that term loosely, because not everybody is a baby mother, baby father, or, what I'm trying to say. But a lot of people have the mentality that they always supposed to be arguing. Like, oh, you got a baby mother. Oh, I know she getting on your nerves. Oh, I know your baby daddy. He upset that you moved on. And it's like, no. Why is it like that? Why do people think like that? And I'm just like, that is not how it's supposed to be, because that's not me. Like, why would I be tripping and getting mad over my baby daddy for what? Over my children's dad for what? Like, he didn't do anything to me. If he did cheat on me while we was together, oh well. Like, I didn't want him. Go be with the new girl. I don't care. Why would I cause any problems with their relationship when I don't want him? As long as my child is being, is treated with respect, I'm treated with respect. Y'all do you. That whatever y'all do don't have nothing to do with me. I'm moving on. I've been moved on before I even left them, or before we even parted, So that's how I am. Like, what's the problem? Like, what did y'all do to me? Nothing. So why would I care? But it just seems like when it's dealing with me, these people trying to come for me and trying to create problems and trying to create drama, and I'm like, what is this? Is y'all mad because I'm not tripping? So that's probably what some of y'all are going through now too, you know, because that's what I'm picking up on. If I'm remembering some stuff, that means a lot of people, y'all going through this too, are feeling this way. Like, what's the problem? But so yeah, and I also think that's just the very next person they've been in the long term relationship with. These dudes probably comparing a new person to me, because if y'all, I mean, y'all not going to be able to express. Well, I'm talking to myself anyway. So, Demetra, when you ever in a relationship with these dudes, how you be treating them, the things that you do, the things that you let them do. I mean, yeah. So, these dudes who had the opportunity of being in my presence, of being in a relationship with me, y'all know, shoot, y'all know how, uh, words, a word, can't even, y'all just know how I am with guys in relationships, like how I treat them. Yeah, so y'all haven't, if anybody do watch this video and I have not been in a relationship with you, just imagine, just think of treating, being treated so very good. In different ways, like drama-free massages, just listening, agreeing, like understanding, not being biased, like just cool, easy to talk to, just somebody to talk to. But anyways, so yeah. So I'm quite sure they like, damn, D wasn't like this, or she did this, she did that, and it's more so like probably in back of their mind, like this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm picking up on the back of their mind of a comparison, and it's like, well, don't get mad at me because we're not together, and you feel like you stuck with somebody who you don't even want to be with, who probably only focusing on me. But whatever. But yeah, I noticed that once all that started happening, eventually it's like a lot of drama be coming, and I'm just like, where all this drama coming from? Like, what's the problem? Like, I don't have no problem with none of y'all. Why are y'all attacking me? Why are y'all trying to create some stuff? But anyways, getting back to what I was saying about the proposal. So the guy that proposed to me, I was in a relationship with him, and I was like, I don't want to marry you, this and that. He proposed to me in like a public place. I was at work in front of a whole lot of people, customers and everything, and then the customers was all like cheering and looking, and I'm just like, what the heck? And I kept pushing the ring box to him because he slid the ring in the box to me, and I was just like, okay, stop playing, here you go, take this back. He was like, no, I'm serious. I'm like, no. And then people looking up like, ooh, 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 ooh. So I'm just like, what the heck? So I was like, yeah, man, sure, whatever, just so he can just leave. So I agreed to it, and here go the customers, come around, give him a hug, give him a kiss. And I'm just like, what the heck? I don't even want to do that. But I did it. People all watching and cheering and whatever. But I was like, dude, I don't want to do this. And then so of course I told him, like a couple of days later, I was telling him, like, what made you want to do that? Like, I don't want to be with you. I'm not feeling you. Like, man, I tell you. And then of course, yeah, that's do a whole nother video, continue with that. But yeah. But basically, yeah, I'm about to end this video. But basically, just don't settle. Don't settle and stop creating drama with your ex's ex. Yeah. With y'all people's exes. Like, stop creating drama. Like, what for? And me personally, I don't want none of my exes. Well, yeah, well, I don't want none. No, these little boys, I don't want no little boy. Get me a man. But anyways, yeah, so you guys, y'all don't, yeah, just be happy. Be happy, be safe. So whoever do watch this video, be good. Don't settle. All right.